Temperatures are dropping and the bass bite is heating up. I have been tearing the bass up at some ponds, finding them schooling on bait fish, but I'm not letting that distract me from finding some new spots to go fish. In this episode, I will be continuing the freshwater series. We're gonna go try out a new spot that I've found. I've never tried before, but it's pretty close to where I've been fishing other spots. So I have to go try it. So we're going out, we're gonna figure it out, and hopefully we're gonna catch some fish. Stay tuned for freshwater. All right, new pond, here we go. And I've actually got a new lure I've never tried before. This is a little Z-Man willow blade. Let's see how it looks in the water. It looks good. I think it's gonna take me some getting used to learning how to make it run right. Good looking little lure. It's vibrating. Gotta jig it in the pipe a little bit, you know. This is where the big fish hang out. All right, let's see how this thing works out. Water's not too dirty, water's not too clean. I mean, I can see a few different things working here. I only brought one rod with me, so that was a little bold of me, I guess, but I just have a feeling, you know, we've had some pretty nice, cool temperatures lately that probably just gonna be throwing a lipless crank, maybe this little guy a good bit. I don't know. I've never fished here either, so I don't know what to expect. It's a bit of the problem. I know there's bass here. I don't know if there's any shad in this pond or not. I'm gonna have to be observant, observative? That's not a word. I'm gonna have to observe just like the pond, check out the banks and stuff, see if I can see any like dead shad that have washed up, or figure out, you know, if there's a lot of bluegill in here. New pond, I gotta break it down. Honestly, I'm probably about to go ditch my jacket before I get going too far because I'm already a little warm. When you're fishing a new place, you gotta really trust your instincts. Ow. My instincts are telling me a lipless crank would be great to cover ground and draw a bite. Well, I hate to send all these ducks flying. They're kind of in my spot that I want to get to. Maybe I'll go around them, try not to bother them. They're taking the shade though. Man, I do not like this. Something about like a pond overrun with like other animals. Just don't feel good about bass fishing there. I mean, this is just like a dirt bank. This is so odd. Haven't seen any fish activity at all. However, there is a bit more of a breeze as I walk down this way. So technically that would be a wind-blown bank. It's just not a lot of wind. Might be able to get something down there. Then again, they've decided to run their RC boat on this bank again now, so we'll have to just see how everything goes today. See if this pond's any better. It's a long pond. Well, at least it looks like there's some structure in this corner. I've seen no sign of life though. Every dog in this park neighborhood hates me. Wait, I got a fish. Wait, what? Is that a big fish? What the heck? Is that a nice fish? Yeah, what? Y'all, out of nowhere, I think it's a bass. He's not huge, but that's a good fish. Oh my. Oh my. Yo. It's got a big head on it. Wow. Well, I've been over here talking bad about this pond, and this guy choked it. That's crazy. He ain't bad. I'll get a weight on him real quick. My goodness, I gotta get him unhooked first. I mean, he's got a bucket mouth. It's not like those other fish I've been catching in that other pond with this crank. They look like northerns. People have been commenting they look like northerns. That looks like, I mean, that's a good fish. All right. He's probably 3.32, 3.3 something. It's almost a 3.5 pound bass, y'all. Out of this pond that I have just been trashing. Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought? Look at this. I can walk down to where the water level usually is. And we can get a good little revive on him. Man, that water really doesn't feel that cold. All right, bud. Thank you. I needed something today. What in the world? Well, this is really about the only thing I've tried, but I mean, y'all have seen this lipless on the channel this month. Tearing it up, y'all. First fish I've ever caught out of these two little ponds. Seems to be no structure, so that kind of even made me want to lean into the lipless a little more because it's not gonna get snagged. I'm not gonna get all that grass off the bottom. I don't even know what happened. I just threw, and it felt so weird to have anything on there because, like, I just have zero confidence. But now I have a little bit. You know, I've been thinking about maybe putting on a fluke, fishing this corner, fishing a little slower. I don't know. I'm excited though. That's awesome. That's a big fish. Well, you definitely don't change quite yet when you just caught a fish on a lure. See if there's anything else patrolling the area. He was skinny for like his body. If he had a filled out fall body like the other bass I've been catching in other spots, I mean, that bass would have been a 4 or 5. He had a big head. Man, so that does kind of lead me to believe that we're not going to get that kind of like schooling shad supply of bait going on in here. It's probably nitpickings. I mean, probably eat craws and bluegill in here. So we might not catch any healthy big ones, but if I could take advantage of kind of the knowledge I'm getting here, if they're not having a lot to feed with, they might just be a little lethargic today. And I could probably throw that fluke like I was thinking, and they'll get on it. Probably eat anything that comes by their face. All right, I tied on the fluke. I'm having some problems with the chest mount, but I'm gonna work this fluke around in this corner where I just caught that nice one. Hopefully we can get another fish, and these dogs will shut up too. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and switch back to that lipless crank because I wanna keep walking the pond, fish that bank behind me, and all the way back around to the big pond I started at. And with that lipless crank, I'm gonna be able to cover more ground. It's actually the only confirmed bite I have today, so might as well stick with it. But, you know, also, I feel like that's the type of lure I wanna be throwing this type of year, or this time of year, sorry. Also, lipless cranks have caught some of the biggest fish that I've ever caught in my life. Caught like 8-pounders on lipless crankbaits, so it's not a bad lure, y'all. I'm not mad about it. So we're gonna get tied on, keep walking the bank, and hopefully we run into another fish. Dang it, did not pay attention. I got that dang fountain rope. That ain't coming off, y'all. That ain't coming off. Shoot. Lost my lure. I'm gonna try this out. It'll be interesting. These crankbaits are so good. I just rarely can fish them in ponds, so gonna see if it'll work out here, but this is the Berkeley Fritz side. And there are 3 demonic Yorkies right there. So I apologize. Oh, now that dog's offended. Let's see what we can do with this. Oops. Looks like I'm gonna be able to use it. Just can't throw it too far. Oh. That's fish number 2. Fish number 2, baby. Let's go. I mean, it's a dink. I mean, I don't know. Hiya. Apparently there's more snags in here than it looks like. I just lost my Berkeley Fritz side. This isn't going well at all. Okay, we're back at the OG pond and we're about to fish here for a bit. I had another lipless crank in my bag. I have no idea what brand this is. I think I actually found it on the ground one day. But can't be the same as that other one I had, that arc one is undefeated. It's the GOAT. Yeah, this one's barely vibrating. Ooh. Okay, well, I just had like an unfixable backlash and broke my line, so I think I'll see you guys at the apartment. All right, y'all, well, I hope that y'all enjoyed this video. That pond was interesting, in my opinion. I did have some success there. I caught a nice fish, and I caught an itty bitty little fish. Lost a couple of lures along the way. I gotta say, it's not my ideal type of pond to fish. It was like fishing a sandy shore, okay? I don't fish that a lot, and that's probably just why I'm not comfortable with it. I didn't really feel like I knew how to handle that, you know? Maybe jigs would be better there. Maybe some bottom lures would be better and things that I normally don't fish because I fish a lot of grassy ponds. So maybe I could switch over some things that don't have to be as weedless. If you wanna know the location to the pond where this video was filmed, be sure you check out my memberships options. If you join the Pond Hopper's Guide to DFW membership, you'll get access to all of my videos' locations. Also a monthly fishing report video for the area will be exclusive to you as well. So be sure you subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, leave a like, support me, and I appreciate it, y'all. I will catch y'all in the next video. Peace.